Namaste and good morning to all my dear children. I am your Brahmanan sir. In this video, I will explain you about additive identity, multiplicative identity, negative as well as reciprocal. Okay? These are the very easy concepts. Okay? Let's start with additive identity. What is the additive identity? Simple, that is, additive is nothing but an operation. Is it? Additive is nothing but an operation. That is addition. Okay, that is addition. Simple. Then what is the identity? Identity mathematics for this concept remains the same. Okay, it remains the same. Identity means it remains the same. It remains the same. So yes, still artha. See, any number identity means it doesn't change. It does not change as the number. Okay, it does not change as the number. Suppose on the x and the value of the that identity is added to that number is not changed. Okay, I will explain with this some example. Take any one natural number, that is 5 or 2. 2 is a natural number. Okay, 2 is a natural number. Then see which number is added to 2 to get 2. See, 2 is a natural number. Okay, which number dash, isn't it? Which number is added to 2 to get the answer will be the 2. Which number? That is 0. Sure, yes. If 2 is added with 0, the answer will be the 2. That means 0 will be the identity. And it does not change the value of this. Isn't it? It does not change the value of any number. Okay? It does not changes the value of number or changes the number. Isn't it? See? It does not change the value of this. Take one more example, that is natural number only 5. Which number is added to 5 to get 5? Sir, 0, sir, simple. Isn't it? 0 will be the identity. Now, why? Because it is not changing its value. It's not changing its value. Suppose if we added 5 to 1, isn't it? Its value is changed to 6. See, if we have taken identity as 1 means, see, its value will be changes to 6. Isn't it? But what is the identity here? That is, it doesn't change or it does not change the number. It does not change the number. Then 0 will be the identity. Take one more example, that is 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. 9 plus 0 is equal to 9. And 1000 plus 0 is equal to 1000. Isn't it? That 0 is not changing the value of this. This 0 is not changing the value of this, isn't it? That's why 0 is called the additive identity for which numbers? All we have taken here, that is natural numbers. Then that is 0 is the additive identity for what number? For what type of number? That is natural numbers. For natural numbers. समझ में आ गया बात? That is 0 will not change the natural number. Isn't it? That's why 0 is the additive identity for n. N means natural numbers. Then what about the integers and rational numbers? Let's check. Take one more example, that is minus 5. Minus 5 is the integer. Let's take that is minus 5. Okay? See, minus 5 is the example for integer, isn't it? Yes. Which number is added to this? Why, sir, we are taking only addition? Because we are studying about additive identity. Isn't it? Yes, we are studying about additive identity. That means operation should be here plus. Then, which number is added to minus 5 to get same value, minus 5. Sir, what is that? Sir, simple, that is 0. Okay, minus 5 plus 0 is equal to minus 5, simple. Then take one more example, minus 7. If 0 is added, then the value will be minus 7, isn't it? Then one more example, take minus 1 lakh plus 0 is equal to minus 1 lakh, isn't it? समझ में आने बात, that is the 0 will be the same, that is 0 will be the additive inverse, or sorry, additive identity for rational numbers. Okay, that is integers. I will write it here. 0 is the additive identity for rational numbers. Okay, for integers. First, I have taken here that is integers. That's what. Shall I write like this? That is 0 is the additive identity for integers. See, minus 5 is the integer, minus 7 is also integer, and minus 1 lakh is also an integer. Then the 0 is the identity. 0 is the which identity? Additive identity. Okay, 0 is the additive identity which is added to integers. Which added to integers gives the same answer. Then we can tell that is 0 is the additive identity for integers. Sure, Pakka? Yes. Then what about the rational numbers? Take example, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the example for rational number. Then which number is added to 1 by 2 to get 1 by 2? Such simple, that is 1 by 2 ge ಯಾವ number na add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the answer will be the 1 by 2. That is simple, sir, 0. Sure. Then take one more example, that is sir ಇಲ್ಲ sir ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ LCM ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ sir, isn't it? No, that is any number is added to 0 that will give the same answer. Then one more example, minus 3 by 4 plus 0 gives the minus 3 by 4, isn't it? Then one more example, minus 12 by 8 plus 0 gives the minus 12 by 8. Isn't it? Calculate what ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ easy, isn't it? Minus 12 by 8 is added with 0, then the answer will be minus 12 by 8. Then we can also tell that the 0 is the additive identity for which numbers? These numbers are rational numbers, and we can also say that is 0 is the additive identity for rational numbers. Isn't it? Then also we will conclude that 0 is the additive identity for natural numbers, for integers as well as rational numbers. Why, sir? Because any number is added to 0, we will get the answer same. That's why we will call that is additive identity. Identity means what? It does not changes the any number. Okay, it does not changes the any number by adding. समझ में आ गया ना? That is, this is about the additive identity. Then next topic, that is multiplicative identity. Let's see that. That is second one is multiplicative identity. See, multiplicative identity. What is this, sir? Same as the additive identity, but here the operation is not wrong. This is multiplication, isn't it? Here the operation is multiplication. I will explain this with one example. That is, take any one natural number, that is 6 is a natural number. Yes. See, here the operation is multiplication is there. Here the operation is multiplication. Then here, see here, which number is multiplied to 6 to get 6? Sir, one more time. That is, 6 is a natural number. We are checking first, that is natural numbers. Then here the operation is multiplicative or multiplication, that is into. Then we know that identity. Identity is nothing but it does not change the number. This number na change mark. That is simple. 6 here is that 6 is here. Then what is the which number is multiplied to 6 to get 6? 0. Let's take first 0. 6 into 0, 0 sir. From here the number changes to 0. 6 change 3, 0 change 3. Then it is not always. Then take 6 ones are 6. Then which number we have to multiply? That is 1. Why sir? See here, if we multiplied any number with 1, that is natural to natural number to 1, then this gives the same answer, that is 6. See, 6 1 is 6. Let's take one more example, that is, see, 8 ones are 8. 1 is here identity, 1 is the identity, isn't it? 8 is the multiplication, or we can take it as a natural number, isn't it? Multiplicative is the operation. Then one more example we can take. 20 into 1 is 20. Okay, one more. It is 1000. Which number is multiplied to the 1000 to get 1000? So simple. Once I multiply, we will get the same answer, isn't it? Then we can say that for natural numbers. For natural numbers, isn't it? The 1 will be here. What is the identity here? 1. See, here is 1, 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 but it is not. Okay, then we can say that 1 is the multiplicative identity for which numbers? Natural numbers. Yes, that is, I will write it here. See, 1 is the multiplicative identity. Identity for which numbers? For natural numbers. Isn't it? We can say that, sir, one more sir. That is 2000 is a natural number. Isn't it? Which number is multiplied 2000? Why we are multiplying here? Because we are checking the multiplication. Multiplicative identity. That's why. Okay. Which number is multiplied to 2000 to get 2000? That is 1 sir. 2001 is 2000. Okay. 2020 is a 2020. Isn't it? Then what is the identity here? 1 will be the identity. For what? For multiplication. Okay. 1 is the multiplicative identity. For here, n means natural numbers. See here. These are the natural numbers. Isn't it? Then check with integers. We check with integers. That is -5. -5 is the integer. Then which number is multiplied to 5 to get -5? See, which number is multiplied to -5 to get -5? Sir, again it's a simple one. -5 ones are -5. If Brahmanan sir is multiplied with 1, we will get Brahmanan sir only, multiplication. That is a multiplicative identity, isn't it? Any number is multiplied with 1, we will get that number. That's why we can also say that, one more example, -8 into 1, that is a -8. Then also we can say that 1 is the multiplicative identity for natural numbers as well as Z. That means integers, isn't it? Yeah. Then check with that is rational numbers. Take one example, that is rational number example, that is 1 by 4. 1 by 4, simple, that is which number is multiplied to 1 by 4 to get 1 by 4? So simple, that is 1 by 4 into, I will write 1 as 1 by 1, isn't it? 1 ones are 1 and 4 ones are 4, and 1 by 1 is nothing but that is 1. Simple, that is then 1 by 4 is multiplied with 1, we will get 1 by 4, same answer, isn't it? Then check with another number, that is minus 1 by 8 into 1 is equal to minus 1 by 8. Simple, this is what's that? We know that rule, that is any number is multiplied with 1, we will get the same answer. We will get the same answer. Then also we can say that 1 is the multiplicative identity for natural numbers as well as integers as well as rational numbers. Okay, that is, I will conclude these two, that is 0 is the additive identity for natural numbers, integers as well as rational numbers, but 1 will be the number 1, that is 1 is the multiplicative identity for natural numbers, integers and as well as rational numbers. Okay, समझ में आ गया ना बात? Yes. Let's move to the next topic, that is negative. What is meant by negative? That is third one is negative. Negative also we can call it as a additive inverse. Also we can call it as a additive inverse. It is additive inverse. Inverse, not identity, it is inverse. See, first it is easy to understand with negative. In this negative number, simple sir. What that is first a natural number, that is 1. Okay. What is the negative of this 1? Which one it is? Plus 1. Pakka, this is the plus 1. Then what is the negative of plus 1? Simple sir, that is minus 1. समझ में आया बात? That is simple, that is negative of plus 1 is minus 1. Okay. Negative of 2 is minus 2. Negative of 5 is minus 5. Negative of 8 is minus 8. Simple. That is what is the negative of me? Minus common answer. Isn't it? That is simple. That is what is the negative of 1? That is minus 1. What is the negative of 2 is minus 2. What is the negative of 5? Minus 5. 8 is minus 8. Okay. Then see here. Suppose I will take example 5. This is the natural number. Then what is the negative of 5? What is the negative of 5? That is minus 5. 11. Explanation marks. Just I have taken the example, that is 5. Isn't it? Then what is the negative of 5? That is minus 5. 5 में 5 गया क्या हुआ? 0 बच गया. Simple. One more example I will give you. That is 8. 8 is an example for natural number, isn't it? What is the negative of 8? That is minus 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. That is 0. One more example we can take, that is 1000. This 1000, this is plus 1000. Okay, plus 1000. What is the negative of this 1000? Minus 1000. 1000 minus 1000? 0. Then the answer is, that is 0. Answer is 0. Then we can say that The additive inverse will be 0. Additive inverse ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ adding these two, adding any two additive or a negative numbers, we will get answer will be 0. Simple. For which number we have taken only here, that is natural numbers, isn't it? That is natural numbers. Then take integers. Let's take integers. Okay, minus 5. Minus 5 is the integer, isn't it? Minus 5 is the example of integer. Then what is the negative of minus 5? Sorry, don't be confused. Minus 5 is there. Okay, then what is the negative of this? Minus ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, minus into minus plus 5. Then what is the negative of minus 5? That is plus 5. Ulta, sign will be changes. That is, what is the negative of plus 5? That is minus 5. What is the negative of minus 5? That is plus 5. See here, what is the negative of minus 5? That is plus 5. Then what is the answer here? Minus 5 plus 5, that is 0. Sure. Yes, take one more example, that is minus 10. Isn't it? Minus 10. What is the negative of minus 10? Sir, simple. How you are did like this? Minus 10 negative. Isn't it? Minus into minus plus 10. That is plus 10. That is answer is 0. Okay? The negative is nothing but a sign changes. Its sign changes. That is called as negative or a additive inverse. Then the answer is here. That is for integers. That is also 0. Isn't it? The answers of this, that is answers of this additive inverse is 0. Okay. Then now we have checked about, that is natural numbers as well as integers. Then what about the rational numbers? Take one more example. Okay. 1 by 2. What is the negative of 1 by 2? Simple. Sign क्या है? That is plus. Illigative change minus. Okay. One more example. That is 3 by 4. What is the negative of 3 by 4? That is plus. Then what is the negative of minus 3 by 4? Simple. Sign changes here. The minus. Then it changes to. समझ में आ रहा है बात? That is. Then what is the negative of minus 1 by 1? That is simple. That is plus 1 by 1. Isn't it? It is the negative of minus 1 by 1. If the sign is plus, it changes to minus. If the sign is negative, then it changes to plus. Then see, what is the answer here? That is minus 1 by 2. Sorry, plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. That is okay. Sir, see, one more time I will explain. 0 and 1. See, if it is both the denominators are same, I will take 2. Then I will subtract these 2. It is 1 minus 1. That is 0 by 2. 0 by 2 is nothing but a calculator में मार के देखो. That is आएगा 0. Okay. Then here, what is the answer here? It is also 0. Isn't it? Then one more example we have taken, that is minus 5 by 4. What is the negative of minus 5 by 4? That is plus 5 by 4. What is the answer? 0. Then 0 is the answers for natural numbers symmetry, integers symmetry, as well as rational numbers symmetry. Isn't it? That's why the additive inverse will be 0 for natural numbers, integers, as well as rational numbers. Okay. Easy to do, that is negative. If it is in a positive state, then we have to change this to negative. Negative positive change. Okay, this is about negative, or also it is called as additive inverse. It is also called as additive inverse. समझ में आ गया बात? That is, it's very simple. Then fourth one, that is, we know that is reciprocal. That is reciprocal. Reciprocal is also called as multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. But negative is called as additive inverse. Negative already. Okay, negative antandre additive inverse. But it is multiplicative inverse. See here, a multiplicative inverse for rational numbers. Directly I will explain, that is reciprocal for rational numbers. Take any one example, that is 5 by 4. 5 by 4 is the example of rational number. Okay, then what is the reciprocal or a multiplicative inverse of 5 by 4? Okay, multiplication agree, then we have to multiply. Multiplicative operation is that, then we are multiplying. Then what is the inverse? Inverse or a reciprocal of 5 by 4? Ulta barkodadre. That is 4 by 4. This is about reciprocal. Okay? One more example, take here. It is 8 by 21 is there. This is an example for rational number. Okay, what is the reciprocal of this 8 by 21? Simple, sir, that is 21 by 8. 21 by 8. So simple. That is numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator. And here we know that that is a multiplicative operation is there, then we have to bus. Just simple. Then what will be the answer here? Let's check. 5 4s are while multiplying, numerator is multiplied to numerator only and denominator is multiplied to denominator. Then what is the answer? 5 4s are 20 and 5 4s are 4 5s are 20. 20 units are 21. Then answer will be 1. Simple. Sir, now see here. What is the answer here? Sir, this is tough. Sir, 21 on the table. Sir, don't worry. Cross divide, that is 8. Idhar gaya 8 ones are 8 ones are 21 ones are 21 ones are, that is 1 ones are 1 and 1 ones are 1, and also we can write it as a 1. Simple, answer will be 1. Let's take one more example, that is I will take minus 5 by 6. Oh, and slip over, that is minus is there. We have to only inverse, that is multiplicative inverse. Okay, multiplication. See, what is the inverse of, oh, leave this one first, sign put it. So what is the inverse of 5 by 6, that is 6 by 5. Minus is there here and we have to multiply here also minus. Okay, this is only for multiplication. If it is addition or a negative, you have to change the sign. Here only we have to change the position, numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator. Okay, then what is the answer here? 5 6 are 30. Otherwise, sir, simple. You are divided by 30. 5 ones are 5 ones, 6 ones are 6 ones. Minus into minus plus. Is it? Minus into minus plus. Okay, one more time I will explain to you, that is 5 6 are 30 and 6 5 are 30. What is the answer? 1. Why, sir? Cancellation method. 31 are 31 are. Isn't it? Yes, one more example we can take, that is minus 3 by 2. What is the multiplicative inverse or a reciprocal of minus 3 by 2? Okay, multiplicative reciprocal, that's why we have to multiply. Samajh mein raha? Then leave this minus sign. Then what is the inverse or a reciprocal of 3 by 2? That is then ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ minus. Then we have to multiply. Sorry, minus. Multiply that minus. Minus ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Then 3 2s are 6 and 2 3s are 6. See here one more time. Minus is here also there, minus here also there. That is minus into minus, that is plus. Then what is the answer here? 1. What is the answer? 1. Then we can say that the multiplicative inverse is 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? But additive inverse is 0. But multiplicative inverse is 1. समझ में बात? That is what we have to do for reciprocal. We have to interchange the position. That is numerator to denominator तरफ denominator to numerator. That is what is the reciprocal of 5 by 4? That is 4 by 4. What is the reciprocal of 5 by 6? That is 6 by 4. Then minus will be common for both. ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ minus add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, multiply ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. Then 8 by 21, 21 by 8. 3 by 2 and 2 by 3. समझ में आएगा बात? That is, in this video we have studied that is additive identity, multiplicative identity, negative as well as reciprocal. For 5 minutes ಒಳಗೆ revise ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That is what is meant by additive identity. Sir, 0 will be the additive identity which gives the same number. That's why 0 is the additive identity for rational numbers. Okay, rational numbers that's why 0 will be the additive identity for rational numbers. Then 1 will be the multiplicative identity for rational numbers. Then about negative, isn't it? Negative we have to change the sign. If it is minus 5 by 4 is there, it changes to plus 5 by 4. Then what is the answer? 0 will be the answer. Once I check mark. Then reciprocal, we have to interchange the position. That is numerator say denominator and denominator say numerator. This is about reciprocal. समझ में बात? Then in this video I will give you some example, that is homework. Yeah. Find out the reciprocal of 5 by 4. Second one, 5 by 9. 5 by 9. And second one, minus 5 by 8. First, that is, find out the reciprocal for 5 by 9 and minus 5 by 8. Okay, as usual, hang like that. Then find out the negative. Find out the negative. Negative is nothing but the additive inverse. Negative for 5 by 3. Second one is 2 by minus 2 by 3. Okay, this is the homework for you. See, we have to find out the reciprocal for this number 5 by 9 as well as minus 5 by 8, and find out the negative for, that is 5 by 3 as well as minus 2 by 3. Okay, here the answer will be 1 and here answer will be 0. Let's check and comment these answers to comment box, otherwise send to my WhatsApp group. Okay, and by this I will conclude my today's session. Thanks for watching my video. In the next video I will meet you. Namaste. Bye. If any doubts, ask me anytime, please.